Alright, here is another one, VOD review. This is like my third or fourth time recording it. My cat has interrupted me the last 2 or 3 times I've been trying to record this. So here we go, third time. So this is a short fight that we had against a guild called Stay Close. It's shortly after the last VOD that I did, which was where we beat Nasty and Basin. After that, we will probably put the loot away, and we're heading out to look for other objectives when this fight started. I guess we'll go over the comp first. So our comp, we had the tanks here. We had like 5 tanks, 5 healers, an Oathkeeper support, a little mix of some ranged DPS, and a bunch of melee DPS here was what our comp looked like. I was on Broadsword. I'll talk about that in a little bit. This was my first day playing Broadsword, so I hadn't really messed around with it much. And you'll just see during this fight that I get to the fight late, and then I don't use my E for the whole entire fight. So it's just horrible. But yeah, that is our comp. Their comp is start with the tanks. They got their engaged tank. They got a couple of D tanks, and then a shield popper staff guy. I think it pops shields and lowers attack, the Black Monk staff. We got 4 Holy Healers. We got an Oathkeep or a Rootbound and an Enigmatic, so they got some shield support. They got Damnation and the Evensong for some Pierce. They got Astral for good clap damage, AoE, and then just a bunch of melee DPS. So they are Brawl Clap. We are Monkey Brawl, and then to set this up, yeah, we're heading towards. I'm not going to show the kills yet. We were driving and we were passing through. I think we were going east to check out a castle, and I think I was further past east. Our caller was a little bit behind. Normally I'm way in the back, but a caller came and then they dismounted on him and he called a fight. So then people had started fighting, but I had came back here from the east. I think I dismounted. And I might have... No, I didn't OC. It looks like I'm already OC'd. But I came back, and for some reason I have mount here. I got a cough, so I'm going to mute for a second here. Actually, I don't think that worked. But anyway. Yeah, so I come back here, and I think I remount here because I see all of these names here. And what I want to do is, like, our whole team's here, so I'm going to mount and try to... I think I'm like, okay, I want to go to the west and try to reposition there.
South. And the guy I have marked, okay?
Okay, so I'm heading in. There's an air compress. There's no red names there, so it's kind of like a bad engage. He just does it for no reason. Coughing again. Yeah, so I mean, at this point in the fight, it's looking really good. They just wasted their engage. Their tank is away from everybody else. I don't know where the healers are at this point. Our crown's here. I see the crown. And I think... I just dismount here, which is I don't really like. I think I should have went further west and looked for more people. But I think I'm late to this fight, and it's already been so long that I haven't been in the fight that I'm just trying to get into the fight at this point. So I dismount here in the south wall.
Fucking dismount on me.
So you're going to see like this positioning that we're playing in isn't very great. Playing against the wall is kind of not where we want to be here. But this is just where the fight kicked off, so... And they're not kite clap, they're brawl clap, so they don't really kite us, so they kind of stay in the same area. And it ends up being advantageous for them, as you'll see here in a bit.
Brawl these guys, brawl.
So I finally get cooldowns up. I walk in when I don't have cooldowns, but I finally walk in, I queue something. I find a healer. I'm going to try to hit this healer now. They blinked away or went invisible. I ate another food there. I think it had been a while since we fought. Yeah, I still had food. I wasn't paying attention. I shouldn't have ate food there, but we'll go back to this. This healer, of course, is walking right towards me, so I'm sure I see this guy, and I try to switch to him. So I try to hit the healer. I got 2 stacks. I get bopped away. So I'm walking towards there, but I see all of us right here. I see a bunch of green names here, and I'm used to playing clap. That this kind of scares me, so I turn around and I go this way towards these names instead. I did have blink boots, so there's a chance I could have just blinked by and tried to blink to the west side there, but instead I go east. One thing I would like is if we had the collar marked, but we don't have the collar marked at all, so I don't know where the collar is. Our collar usually marks healers with skull. So I should have known that I saw the air compressor on the east side earlier, but I didn't. I'm just kind of just trying to find a target now.
We're
So
fine.
I was like, okay, here's a healer. I'm gonna go hit this healer. Another. I get bopped again.
Make sure you're on healers, guys.
So yeah, you heard that whoa. I just skipped that. We'll wind it. Let's see. We'll click back one.
We're fine. There's only this.
So there's the air compressor starting. And then he's going to jump down into this, because all these people are pushing west, chasing the two healers that are that way. So this guy's going to pop his air compressor. He's going to jump down into the south wall and make a decent clump. And there's a bunch of red names here, so this damage is all probably going to follow him and jump and hit that clump.
Dude, there only just two.
So he jumps in. I'm over here getting bopped off a healer. And then all those fists jump in, and they pop 5 of us.
Guys, clear comms.
So we just lost 5 people. There's a comm issue too that we have sometimes when people like see it clapped, like, whoa, they just clapped us. Oh man, we just got hit hard, and it's really bad for fighting because it can lower morale. It can like override people that other calls that are more important that are coming through. So yeah, and that's where Murphy's like clear comms like. But this is me trying to catch this Hercules. Still trying to catch a healer. He goes invisible. I don't see that a lot, so that kind of confused me. I was like, where the heck did he go? Dude, he Houdini'd me.
Come on. Finish these low health bars. These low health bars.
Switch back.
One healer down. Stay
I'm
spread
just
out.
attacking anything.
Were they on air?
So you can see I didn't E at all this entire time. This is one of our last healers, ice blocking. So I should have just stayed around him and attacked around him, maybe. Hindsight, looking back at the VOD, I was like, I should have just stayed and tried to kill people that were attacking him, so he at least had... So I could at least take some of the pressure off. But I think I'm still looking for a healer.
They're pushing east. They're pushing.
So I call out an air compress. I just start hitting this guy instead for now. So I'm kind of trying to pull, but I mean these 3 guys just go right onto the healer there.
East. Big damage east. Big damage east.
And I'm hitting him. So you can see I walk into this ring and I just walk straight out of it. So you can see I'm full stacked. I have an E. I could E this guy, I could E that guy, E that guy, E. If I E anything, it's a lot of damage. But I think I lose the stacks without even using my E button. I have all my buttons up.
Ready, def.
So I Q that guy. Keep my stacks. I walk back west for some reason. Where am I going?
Push northeast.
Like I still haven't E'd anybody. This bridle would make a great target, just going to eat. I probably could have killed the bridle if I would have just went north and killed him. Instead,
push northeast.
I W through stuff. Yeah, I had full stacks E. I could eat that guy, but instead I W because I'm trying to hit more than one person. I'm guessing, but I didn't.
Sustain and brawl.
I Q him again. I don't have stacks. Yeah.
Scroll down. Spread.
Chasing the healer. They blink. Still trying to get him. I'm in the middle of a bunch of names. It's a little scary.
Come on. Alright, break and get out.
And then right there, the call is to break and get out. Because we got 1, 2, 3 of our health bars are super low. I'm kind of low too. Murphy's low. We're all low. They're kiting west with heals. And the call is to break and get out here.
Break and get out.
So I W and I just start walking out this way. And then they run us down.
Fucking hellfire hands dotted me. South.
Yep, so that was the fight. It was unfortunate. Like, if I would have been at the fight right away, I feel like the fight could have swung differently. If I would have been at the fight, building my stacks right away, and Ian on cooldown, and just pressuring those healers, I feel like I could have maybe made a difference if I just secured a kill on a healer. It would have been huge. But we'll watch it. I'll run it back one more time. No comms. You can watch those things I said. I don't think I used the E this entire fight. And I eat another food when I already had a food buff for this fight. I'm late to the fight. Our people are kind of grouped in the south wall. And I think I get robo puritied by 3 different healers, potentially. I know it's at least 2, but it might be 3.
Yeah, the guy I have marked, okay? Fucking dismount on me. Brawl these guys. Brawl. Spread and brawl.
That's just twice, then this guy hits me once. And then this guy hits me.
They're only just two. Make sure you're on
There's a
healers,
clap.
guys. Make sure you're on healers. I have a skull
Oh,
mark
we
on
just
the
got
healer.
melted.
Guys, clear comms. Raw. Raw with me. Brawl with me. They're melting.
One
They're
stack.
melting. Come on. Finish these low health
Stack
bars.
falls
Finish these low
off.
health bars. One healer down. Stay spread out. Stay spread out. Were they on air compress? What they engage
Air
on?
compressed, not air compressed, yeah.
They're pushing east. They're pushing east. Big damage east. Big damage east. On the skull. On the skull. Be ready to def. Be ready to def. Be ready to def. Def, 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 def. Push northeast. Push northeast towards that skull. Push northeast towards that skull. Sustain and brawl. Sustain and brawl. Skull down. Spread, 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 spread. Spread, 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 spread. Out of that astral. Push back into these guys. Push back. Come on. Alright, break and get out. Break and get out. Break and get out. Break and get out. There's lots of healers. I think we would have won that fight.
Yep. So you can see poor play by me. I was late to the fight. I didn't stick to the healer. I don't think I E'd one time that fight. And yeah, it didn't go well. And then we got 4 or 5 people that got clapped on that south wall. So unfortunate, but you don't win them all. But I'm going back through all my VODs. I'm gonna try to post all of the VODs that I've recorded that are decent fights. So even if I'll show wins, I'll show losses, I'll show everything. I'll show me playing well, I'll show me playing like a trash can. But victory of Valhalla. We got a lot of Valhalla that time against those guys. But I think that was our first time fighting those guys. I don't think we fought them since. But yeah, they did decent. I think they just got lucky there, honestly. We kind of threw that. Because that first engage you see at the beginning there, just when I'm riding over there, like this is air compressed, so that's 30 seconds cooldown. So it's 30 seconds for us to be fighting. Most of our names are over here. So I don't think we did a good job surrounding them. And part of that was that we were coming through here and that we had to come back for this. And I think we all dismounted without surrounding them good enough at the start. And of course, I'm super late to the fight, so not great. But I mean, if we would have just been chunking them. Yeah, I mean, you can see that we're kind of, I don't know where they're at. Like, I think both of us are kind of slow to getting into the fight. So that's why there was like just a random air compresses because they weren't all in the fight yet either. And I think they dismount more in the north. Oh, here they're in the west. There's a bunch coming in the west. So they're dismounting now. So they're also late to the fight. If I would have stayed mounted or rode west, I could have gotten over there with them. So they come in from the west here. And that's why this clump in the southwest here is perfect. Because the second time he has it, boom. The second clap he does, 5 people die. So it's unfortunate. Yeah, we should have won this fight. But just some poor play, unlucky. And we weren't quite in position. And then, yeah. Anyway, that's all for this one. But we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.